We start this episode up with a little bit of crafting. For that I went to Canifis to tan the black dragon hides that we got from Vindicta and made it into leather. It didn't took that long since it was a little bit over 900. The item that I chose to craft was the black dragon hide shield, because the components that you can get out of them isn't really that bad. I also cut all the gems that we got in the bank, and when we were finished with that, we reached 71 in crafting. Later on I did some farming action, and one of you guys said that I can simply cure my herbs to save some of the seeds that would be normally destroyed by my lack of farming skills, and thank you for that. Also, another one of you said that the leprechaun can automatically put super compost in your herb patches, which is also pretty neat. We just have to put the super compost in his inventory, pay him a fee of 1500 GP per one super composting. That seems a little bit much, I have to say, but since we are an Ironman, we don't really need that much GP, so it's okay. Anyway, now our herb patches will always have super compost in there, and that's pretty nice. By the way, by selling all the spiders for some beans, we collected over 5,000 of them. So that means that we can hire a trapper for us, and for the cheap amount of 100 beans he will go into the wilds and try to catch us some animals that we can then use for the player-owned farm. When I used to play back then, animals like chinchompers or dragons would be very rare, but for some reason on his first trip he gives us a crimson chinchomper, and in the second one he gave us a kobold one. I checked them which gender they are, and guess what? They were both male and female. That's pretty lucky, I have to say. Now we can breed chinchompers for extra XP and beans, which is pretty awesome. And on the third trip he gave us another chinchomper, and this time it's a grey one. At this point I thought that Jagex might have buffed the rate that you can get chinchompers more often, but to my disappointment, we then got only sheep, rabbits and chickens, so yeah, I guess we were just that lucky. After that, I did a little bit of thieving because there was an update where Jagex rebalanced some skills, and thieving was one of them. Naturally, I wanted to test this out and see what that's all about. I was really positively surprised that thieving in the early levels is now actually really enjoyable. When I used to play, I wouldn't even touch pickpocketing because I was getting caught all the time and it was just, tedious. So I did the chests in the Thieving Guild. But now that you have a 75% pickpocketing rate that decreases every time when you successfully pickpocket an NPC, and that by 1%, is actually quite good. I pickpocketed the druid in the Garden of Carid because he was standing still, so it doesn't really matter if I get caught or not, but still, it's good to have a good pickpocketing rate. Also, I did manage to get a mystical sand seed out of the druid. It is a pretty cool item. When we click it, then we will be teleporting to the Garden of Carid and we don't have to walk from the lodestone, so that saves a lot of time. We can also use it for our herb runs, which is very helpful, so yeah, I'm very happy about this unlock. Speaking of herb runs, another thing I want to address is Herblore. In the last episode I was surprisingly 60 in Herblore, and that is because I made all the irid seeds that we got into super attack potions. We will continue with the herb runs as often as we can, but that is a long procedure. So I will save this topic for future episodes when we got ourselves enough herbs, but it will take some time. Also, while all that was going on, I did some woodcutting, but not the usual trees. Instead I cut some ivies near the Falador lodestone. It is pretty AFK and also good XP. Maybe the other trees would be better to train with because of the resources for construction, but I don't know. Ivies are kind of enjoyable, I have to say. Also, I used the woodcutting brawlers for extra XP, and with that we reached 76. that is a requirement for the Branches of Darkmeyer quest that we are going to do in another episode, so yeah, that's nice. I also wanted to ask you guys if the episodes are a little bit too long. I mean, there are videos that are like 30-40 minutes, and I would really like to know what is good and what is not good in the videos. So yeah, let me know your opinion. And with that being said, I'm going in-game now, so have fun. Bye bye. Okay guys, I think it's about time that we do a little bit of dungeoneering. So yeah, let's form a party and go in there. Let's make a small dungeon first. And I'm actually worried about that, because we only have a tier 30 weapon and we are combat level 123. The enemies here scale with your level, so I don't know about that, but I can show you how we can get stronger. Okay, now we killed some enemies and we have items, so we are going to sell them in the general store here in the middle. And with our current fletching level, we can buy us a corpse thorn branch, and we can craft a tier 70 magic weapon, and that is the corpse thorn staff. Basically, when you have a weapon that is really good here in Dungeoneering, either by monster drops or from the bosses, or just simply craft them like I did, then you can bind them, go into bind setups, and yeah, What? I did bind a lot of weapons. Anyway, you put the weapon that you want into your binding loadout. Select this, yes, and take. And then you should have the weapon with you every time that you enter a dungeon. And the dungeon resets every time you go to the next floor. That's why the binding system here is really important. And I think for every magic weapon here, you don't require any runes. So that's pretty neat. Also, I think I explained it before, but I will say it again. You can buy these Proto-Mastix hide and craft some Prother leather with it, and we are going to make the body. It's very good crafting XP. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we can do this with every single, how you call it again? Floor. Yeah, that's right. Floor. Dungeoneering floors. Yes. Let's keep going. Okay, I think this is the last floor that we can do. Yeah, it says right there the next floor is not available. Now we are going back to the surface. Go under here. And you see our current progress. It's floor 25. Now we reset it all. And yes, reset my progress. Now we are doing this all over again. We are starting at floor 1. And when we are done with this floor, then we can get more EXP. And that's how it works. Yeah, I don't really like the skill. Oh my god, what a big cash tag. I don't really like the skill because it takes a lot of time. And it's also not exciting. But the rewards for Dungeoneering is really good when we have the tokens for that. And to farm the tokens, it also, yeah, takes a lot of time. But you gotta do what you gotta do, am I right? And as time went on, I do realize that I really hate the skill. Dude, what is this? Can I just step over them? No? Oh, okay, this one was right. Oh, this one was also right, nice! I just looked up if there is any other way to train Dungeoneering, and actually there is, but I don't know if we can do that because we are very low level. After this floor I'm going to try it. Maybe it will work, or maybe not, I don't know. Achievement completed, impressing the locals, that is done. Okay, now that we got this mini quest, I think we can go to the grouping system Now we can choose this Temple of Aminishi. Okay, join queue. And ready. Complete group. Teleport all group members. And yes, we are here. We should go into normal mode. Then we are in this elite dungeon. And if we go to settings, then we go to gameplay, appearance, choose the minimap shape into square, then we have the modern again. We can extend it and see if there is any bosses that we can do, or mini bosses. And there are actually 2, so yeah, that seems fine. We are going to try this. Let's see how this will go. When I'm done, I'm going to change it back into the circle, so don't worry. They are doing a little bit of damage. That's why I'm going to use my vampirism aura. Okay, they do a lot of damage. I don't know if you can do that. Maybe we need a little bit more practice, then it should be fine. Also, the loot is crazy here. What? Teak plank? What is that? Where is it? No, it's a currency. Alright. I don't want to pick this all up all by itself. I want to let the chest collect it. The chest will now collect loot for your inside elite dungeons. Alright. Perfect. And that should be the first boss that we are going to do. He's melee, okay. And that's it. The first boss is killed, or mini boss. And we get 5,000 Dungeoneering tokens. That is crazy. The next boss, it shouldn't be also not a big problem. Alright, that's it. Oh my god, what was that? Now that we killed all the mini bosses in this room, we can leave this. Now we are doing this all over again. Let's see. Yep, this one doesn't have any good bosses in here. So we are leaving. Then we join again. And there is 2 bosses right there. Now we repeat the process and that should be it. Okay guys, I think I'm done. I collected a few. Over 200,000. That is a lot, I think. It took also quite some time. And I think if you train Dungeoneering the normal way, that's like 2 million XP right there. So, yeah. I'm going to buy a bone crusher, because I really want that. And I also buy a little bit of skipping the floors here. Until 15? Yeah, that should be alright. Yeah, I'm spending a lot. Okay, 170,000. I'm going to spend 160. Yes, and voila! 61 in Dungeoneering. We unlocked us a lot of floors until 31. I don't really know if it's worth it or not. I really don't. But hey, we got the Bone Crusher. Yay. It's getting kind of boring in there, so I'm training it the normal way again. And oh, look at that. 2000 milestone. Pretty nice. Anyway, let's keep going. I do have a question. I have to fix this barrel, but the barrel part is on the other side. Wait, am I stupid? Wait a minute. What? I am stupid. Oh man, I got this room 2 times in a row now. Why is Dungeoneering so slow? Move, man, move! Bro. Come on! Oh, dude. Bro, what do you mean with 82 crafting, man? Why would you even implement this? I don't understand. Look at this, there are so many floors, but you know what? You can't get through there. That is full on teasing. I really don't like the skill, as you guys can see. I hate it. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Yeah, I'm going out and reset it. Oh no, not this room again. I mean, it's not the worst room, but I can't go further. Oh well, I can. Never mind. I wanted to say that I have to wait because I can't go further, but yeah, I'm stupid again. Oh yeah, just a casual 93 in mining to get this piece of dirt so I can craft it. Wow, I'm having so much fun. Okay guys, I have enough. This floor is our last floor because we did reach 67. This is the requirement for one of a kind. What? One of a kind. But first, let me do some other things before we do that. Let us buy... where is it? Here it is, the split dragon tooth necklace. So basically what it does is every time when we bury a bone, then we will get some prayer points back. Normal bones give like 50 and big bones give 100. And the bone crusher crushes the bones that drops from enemies. That means we have infinite prayer points against monsters that drops bones. That is coming in very handy for our Slayer grind that we are going to do at some point. 82. Yeah, that's not that much. Guys, I just realized that we need level 74 summoning in order to do the one-of-a-kind quest. We have some charms, but I don't know if this is enough. We can try, but I don't think that we will get it. So we are doing a little bit of Slayer right now. We got a greater demon task, and the best way to do this right now is, I think, Krill Tsutsaroth. Yeah, let's do that. So I've been here for a little while, 15 minutes. We started at 100 kills and we are now at 115. So let's see how long it will take us to get a drop. I'm very excited. Hopefully I'm getting spooned again, but I doubt it. Whoa. Okay, I thought we would go dry in this hour, but we didn't. That is a tier 75 melee weapon. Pretty awesome. You can also make it into a chaotic spear. That would be cool when we do Corporal Beast. I actually never did Corporal Beast in my entire life. But when we get to the point where we can do him, then yeah, we are going to do that. But hey, cool! At which kill count? I have to see. 164 or something. That is cool, that is nice. Alrighty. I'm going back in here again, because we still have some greater demons left. But I'm glad that we didn't go dry on this hour. So I'm pretty happy about that. What did I just got? A frozen key piece of Zamorak and an imp champion scroll. That's pretty lucky, I would say. But like I said, I'm not of an achievement hunter. So it's going to sit in the bank for a while. Okay, this is the last kill. We are going back to Raptor for the next task. Ankus, Simorigals, Undead. Oh man, I don't want to do Ankus. Yeah. Okay, guys, I got another greater demon task. So we are going back to Krill. Whoa. Wait, I didn't realize it. I'm actually very happy about that because it is... I can't speak. Because it is a dupe. And you know what that means, right? We can use it to make tier 80 necromancy armor. That is some juicy loot right there. At which kill count? 198. Perfect. and we still have a lot of demons to go, so that's pretty cool. Oh! 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 I watched a movie while I'm doing that, and we got another Gown of Subjugation. Really cool. Really, I'm excited. And if you guys wondering which movie, it is Kung Fu Hustle, if you know that. Absolutely legendary. Would 100% recommend it. One of the best movies ever created, by far. But hey guys, 2 gowns. The kill count is 227. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We are getting spooned again. And I think this is enough for tier 80. Okay, this should be the last kill from this task. Any droppers? Nope, but it's okay. I mean, we got 2 gowns, so I'm not complaining at all. We also got 2 or 3 Slayer levels out of the Greeter. Why can't I speak normally, dude? When you do the Greater Demon task with Krill Tsutsaroth, then it's good. That's what I wanted to say. It's good. It's really nice. It's good XP. Man. So I'm here at Lumbridge and we are going to make an Power Emmy, because one of you guys said I should make it. You lack the requirements to create Dragon Amulet. What? Why the hell is a Dragonstone Amulet 80 in crafting? Well, I guess we can't make it. So we have to go on with our Self Amulet. But I will make the Dragonstone Ring. Now we have to enchant this. And we got a Ring of Wealth. And as you guys can see, the Berserker Ring isn't really that different to the Ring of Wealth. The Ring of Wealth grants us a little bit of luck. Yeah, let's see if it multiplies with our current luck. I hope so. Oh yes, I love me some greater demon tasks. Another time for Krill, guys. Life is beautiful. Oh! Hey! We got a Godsword shard! There are in total 3 of them to make a full blade, and with that blade we can make a Godsword when we get a hilt from the God Wars Dungeon 1 bosses. So that's cool. Okay guys, that was the last kill and we did get nothing. Except the Godsword shard. The last rare drop that we got was 220 I think. I can't remember. So about 100 kills dry. That's totally fine. And also, I want to show you this, guys. If the hour is done, and I found it out while I'm, DC'd, you can go to your lobby, go in again, and you will still have your kill count, but you are also at the entrance. So you can just go back, make a private encounter, yes, and start over again. Wow, that's pretty nice, right? I found it by myself, without a guide. There is absolutely no way another greater demon task. Raptor is very generous with that. Insane. Thank you, sir. That is 85 in Slayer. It's great. It's great. I'm very happy that I don't have to kill, lowly creatures. Oh! Oh! Finally! Guys, it is time again. At 351, we got the boots. The funny thing is, you can get the same amount of ensewed cloth out of the boots like the gown. That's really funny. Whoa! What? A couple of kills later, we got an hilt. Thank you very much, Sammy. You never disappoint me. That is the hilt that I was talking about earlier. And I have to say, one of the best looking god sword is actually the Sammy one. It looks pretty good. But too bad that we are not going to use this. Maybe we will transmog this, but we have to see. Oh boy, we got another shard, and it's a unique one. We need another piece, then we can make the blade. That's pretty cool. Whoa! Guys, it's time. It's time to get spooned again. Another unique, 390 kills. The only thing that is missing now is the hood, and we have the full subjugation outfit. What can I say? Krill never disappoint me. And I have to say, I'm very surprised, because the Ring of Wealth is actually the Ring of Wealth. I'm so spoiled. What the helly? That is completely insane. Wait a minute. We just got a Abyssal Demon task. It's our first, so we are going to do that. It should be fairly easy, because they don't have that much HP. And whoa, 300 Slayer XP, that is insane. Oh guys, I really wish I have aggression potions. But no, it is 82 in Herblore. Of course. Of course. Man, this is my Runescape Slayer experience back then. Doing the Slayer task and also ulking the loot. Good times, man. Good times. I'm back. I'm so back. Look what we have here. An Abyssal whip. Whip. How much is it worth these days? 80k. Well, it's a collection log. And you know what? Another greater demon task. It's time again. Again. And again. And again. Oh! Oh! Another unique, guys! A Steam Battle Staff. Now the only thing that is left is the hood, I think. Oh no, wait. Ward of Subjugation also. And the kill count for that was 432. We got a lot of uniques. That is crazy work. Whoa. More ensouled cloths. More! And the kill count is 504. We killed over 500 krill right now. Absolutely gaming. Yo, that's literally back to back. No way. A Zamorakian spear at 506. Even though a subjugation outfit piece would be better, but I'm not going to be ungrateful. No, no, no. I'm not. Thank you for the drops. Back to back. You little piece. I did a questionable thing. I actually spent a lot of Slayer points to get another Greater Demon task. So basically what I did was cancelled all the other tasks and choose the Greater Demon. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. We lost a lot of points. But hey guys, everything for the subjugation pieces, am I right? Oh, I was looking at the collection log because I was admiring it a little bit. And we got another drop. We got another drop. This time it's a boot. Another 3 greater unsold cloths. So I'm very happy about that. By the way, we got the boots at kill count 559. I just saw in the wiki that the God Wars Dungeon 1 droppers aren't really 1 in 500. It's 1 in 500 if you want a specific item. So the normal drop rate of a rare is 64. So you can expect 1 rare in 1 hour. I didn't know that. Well, now we know. Oh, finally. Exactly 659. The last drop was 100 kills ago, and we got another unique. I'm very happy. Now we only have the Ward of Subjugation. It would be really nice if we can finish the log as early as it can be. As of now, if we want this specific item, it's a chance of 1 in 500, so yeah, I doubt it. Probably we are going to be dry now for 5,000 kills or so for this exact drop. Okay guys, we got a shard, and that is again the God Wars Shard 1. It's a dupe, but it's okay. I didn't realize it because I was watching something. Another God Sword Shard 1. Pretty nice. Okay guys, our luck streak is coming to an end because we are now 90 kills in. All good times must come to an end, and this is the time. I think I will end this when I get to 1000 kills, because I really hope that we would get the entire log under, I don't know, 700 kills or so, but this hope is shattered. But it's totally fine, We are lucky after all, so I won't complain. I thought to myself, oh, maybe we can get a world record or something. But yeah, it's just wish thinking, you know. I imagined myself to write history, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. Well guys, I had a dream, but then I woke up. It's as simple as that. Wait, there is no way. There is no way that we got God Sword Shard 1 3 times in a row now. It has the same drop rate as the rares. Okay, that's pretty neat. Also, it's been about 110 kills since the last rare. So please, Krill, can you bless me with something? Subjugation-wise. Okay guys, we have a milestone. You know why? Because we got a large plated rune salvage drop, and if we ulk that, we have our first green cash stack. Just doing krill and ulking the items, that's insane. We are totally rich now. This would be coming very handy for our summoning training, and I'm pretty excited about that. Sadly, you don't get really that much charms here, but it's okay. Instead we get money, so I'm very happy about that. Oh, thank you very much. Finally, after almost 130 kills, we got the gown. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Some ensouled gloves, right? Hey! Finally something other than a God Sword Shard 1. And it's a God Sword Shard 3. Absolutely delicious, my guys. Oh! Hey! I was watching something again, and yes, some ensouled gloves. How many kills was this? About 50, I think? Yeah? No way! I was really hoping that we would get this under 1000 kill, and we actually got it. Oh my god. And I thought, we might have to go to 1000 kills for that. But no. Oh, that's beautiful. At which kill count? I think it was 870? Yeah? Is that it? It is maybe not a record, but it is pretty good, I have to say. I think I'm going to end this episode now. Oh man. Okay guys, this is all the loot that we got. Of course, there are some other loots like blue charms and runes, but these are the most important ones. I think I got a little bit more than 300 infernal ashes, but I wanted to show you guys something, right? But the Lantidime seeds is accurate, even though I used a lot to farm herbs. And of course, the Wine of Zamorak. And yeah, the most important pieces, the Subjugation. We got the full set at around 600 kills or so, which is pretty lucky, I have to say. And another 6 that we can use to make greater ensewed cloths. I think we have enough to make a tier 81, but I'm actually very satisfied with our tier 70s, so that don't have to be rushed, right? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya! By the way, this is my first collection log ever. Like, literally, ever. I just went into my old accounts, and it is actually the first drop log I ever finished. It is really nice to, share this moment with you guys. That's absolutely crazy. And I have it on video too. Wow.